Hello dear friends, today's topic is inside about a book named The Common Sense Guide to Data Structures and Algorithms in Python, Volume 2. Author is J. Wengrow. Publisher is Pragmatic Bookshelf 2025. I have done the Volume 1 already, and this is the Volume 2. That's why they are related to each other, and I put a learning path in my website, and you can follow the learning path. Volume 1 and then Volume 2. Anyway, Volume 1 is also already done. I hope you enjoyed it, and before you started with Volume 2, sure, you should start with Volume 1. First of all, I want to thank the Pragmatic programmers or Pragmatic Bookshelf. I don't know which one is the correct, but I am since many years I've known this publisher as a Pragmatic programmers, but yeah, I see that in the book the named Pragmatic Bookshelf. Maybe they have changed the name, I don't know, I'm not sure. Anyway, I thank them because they have joined our book loving community and allowed me to use their books for as a book inside my website or YouTube if you want to watch from there. And also they supported me with material, I mean the books and so on. I want to thank them in advance, and I hope in future we can deepen our cooperation and further. Actually, right now I'm doing in German books and English books, and roughly many German also publisher had joined us, but the English publisher also I need to concentrate more and join more and more, invite more and more publisher to join us. Okay, let us begin the journey. First thing first, background images are from me, not from the book. Second, at the end I would show you 1 minute how to find my website and what is the benefit of it at the end. First, two educational slides, very short, refreshment, and so you can jump it if you don't like it. Big O gives us the first language for performance, but this book is valuable because it refuses to stop there. Volume 2 asks the more practical questions. What happens when the algorithm meets Python, real hardware, memory limits, and actual data? That is a strong direction for intermediate readers. The weakness is the book assumes the reader already understand the foundation from Volume 1. That means it is not weakness, it is actually a prerequisite for this book. So absolute beginners may feel that the discussion starts too far ahead. These terms are useful because Volume 2 moves across several advanced families of ideas. Real-time benchmarking, randomization, cache policy, external memory analysis, probabilistic algorithms, and compact data structure. The book's strength is that it teaches these terms through examples rather than dumping them as a glossary at the end. Okay. From here start the original book. This book is best understood as an intermediate sequel. It keeps J. Wengrow's, I mean the author, plain language style, but the subject matter is more demanding than Volume 1. The big strength is the balance between friendly explanation and advanced topics such as external memory, cache behavior, randomized algorithms, and Bloom filters. The main weakness is that reader without the foundation of a foundation of arrays, big O, hash tables, heaps, recursion, and sorting will probably need preparation before they can use the book well. The structure is stronger than a random collection of advanced topics. The book begins with sorting and benchmarking, then moves to randomization and cache-aware thinking, then into self-balancing trees and external memory algorithms, and finally into probabilistic and compact data structures. That arc is a strength because it teaches algorithm design as a sequence of trade-offs. The limitation is that skipping around can reduce the value because later chapters often rely on early ideas. It means you should go in chapter wise, not go randomly pick some subject and read it. If you know the subject, yeah, this is no problem, but if you want the best workflow for this book is to go from chapter by chapter. It is also the same case in volume 1 of this book. The opening chapter, first, visual evidence. Visual evidence are subject that I pick from some pages and very shortly analyze, showing you that what is going on in this book, how is the structure of the book, a little bit the feeling of the content, not buying the book in black box, but have a feeling about some subject, analyze it, and also a little bit give you how does it structure, and if the author use a diagram or images to support his talking, and so on. In my idea, visual evidence are very important. Some publisher don't allow it. That this publisher allowed me, and I thank them. First visual evidence, then I go to the chapter content, this page content. Page 24, the merge algorithm is shown with left and right pointers and a merged array. Strength, the visual makes merging concrete. Shortcoming, it simplifies implementation details. Viewer value, viewers can see the mechanical heart of merge sort. Page content, slide content. The opening chapters work well because they start from a familiar sorting problem and then challenge the reader's confidence in a step counting alone. Merge sort is used to review recursion, splitting, and merging, but the benchmarking changes the conversation. An algorithm can have a strong big O classification and still behave differently on a real machine. Sorry. The strength is practical honesty. Shortcoming is that benchmark results depend on environment, so the reader must learn to interpret measurement carefully rather than treat them as a universal truth. Another visual evidence, first visual evidence, page 76. This book is roughly 500 pages. It is not a shallow book, it is heavy. Page 76, randomized quick sort is introduced as a way to avoid worst case patterns. Strength, it shows randomization solving a real algorithm weakness. Shortcoming, it may make average case reasoning feel less predictable. Viewer value, This page explains why randomness can improve readability. Okay, page content or slide content. Randomization is one of the book's most interesting themes. The author treats randomness as an engineering tool, not as chaos. It can reduce the chance of worst-case pivot selection, create fair shuffling, distribute load, and even simplify tree balancing through trips. The strength is that the examples are varied enough to show a design pattern. This is one of the most useful part of Volume 2 because it brings hardware into algorithm design. The book explains that memory is not one uniform space. Some layers are fast and small, while others are larger and slower. That means the order in which order touches data can change real runtime even when big O looks the same. The strength is practical relevance. The shortcoming is that the discussion is still introductory compared with a full systems performance book. It is correct that you cannot have everything together. You cannot have a deep insight in subject in very 500 pages books because it covers many different topics. It cannot go to every deep in every subject. That's why you should have a compromise. Should be fair. First, visual evidence. Page 148 in PDF. I hope it is the correct paging number in PDF and original book. The red-black rules are introduced. A strength, the book gives a clear rule-based entry to a different structure. Shortcoming, the rules alone don't yet reveal the repair complexity. Viewer value, this page is the best starting point for understanding red-black trees. Slide content. The self-balancing tree section is ambitious and important. Red-black trees give strong guarantees, but they are also among the more complex structures in the book. The author's strength is breaking the rules, rotations, and repair cases into digestible visuals. Trips then provide a useful contrast. Instead of many color rules, random priorities help maintain balance with simpler logic. The shortcoming is that the implementation detail still requires careful practice. A single reading may not be enough for mastery. It is not shortcoming or weakness, it is actually cautious. You should be cautious that this and that. Sorry for my wording. Another visual evidence. The n/b formula expresses total IOs based IOs mean input output IOs based on block size. Strength, it clearly changes the performance metric from CPU steps to storage transfer. Viewers value, this page explains the core idea of external memory analysis. Slide content. The external memory chapters are a major strength because they connect data structures to databases and large databases. Once data on larger fits comfortably in RAM, ordinary step counting is not the best model. Moving blocks between storage and memory becomes the expensive operation. B trees matter because they reduce the number of storage reads, and M forward slash B way merge sort and M slash B way merge sort extends the merge idea to large scale sorting. The probabilistic section is where the book becomes especially useful for modern software problems. It shows that uncertainty can be engineered, measured, and sometimes accepted. Monte Carlo algorithms may trade certainty for speed or space. Robin Karp uses hashing and a sliding window to make text search smarter. Bloom filters use compact bit structures and multiple hash functions to answer membership questions with possible false positives. Strengths. The strength is practical trade-off thinking. Yeah. The problem or weakness, not weakness, maybe the attention, is that mathematical confidence may take extra practice. It is not the shortcoming of the book, it is our poor knowledge about the mathematical subject. My final judgment is positive, with a clear audience boundary. Volume 2 is strongest for reader who already know DSA, data structure and algorithm, DSA foundations, and want to think more like algorithm designers. Its best qualities are the clear diagrams, practical Python examples, and repeated attention to trade-offs. The time versus space, certainty versus probability, simple models versus real machines. Its shortcoming or weakness are the length. Length is not weak shortcoming. Actually, it is, in my opinion, it could be very good because it offer many subjects. It could be for people who don't have patience, want very fast to read, to reach to results. Maybe it is shortcoming, but in my opinion, it is strongest strengths, not shortcoming. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah. The length, the dependency on volume 1, it is also not shortcoming because I think it is logic. You should read first volume 1 and then volume 2. It is a valuable next step. Okay, if you have any suggestion, I'm not God. I make mistake. I'm not perfect. If you have any suggestion, improvement, leave comment in my YouTube channel. It helps me to improve my quality. If you like my value, my work and effort and tremendous amount of time which I spend on this subject, I would be happy if you like, comment, subscribe. It helps our community, book lover community, grows faster. And as I promised, I would come. As I promised, my website. Okay, you can watch the video from YouTube channel, like here. And under description, lengthy paths goes directly to the corresponding book in my website. You have possibility to video, audio, transcript, and transcript is 3 pages of deep dive in book and metadata of the book and many things more. Many things I've added also tutorial explainer coming very soon. Please watch the first video under help. The first video, it helps you to orient yourself. Register, it is free for everybody everywhere, and also set the language of in English and so on. Okay, rest you can play a little bit. It is very intuitive. I worked 1 year to develop my website. I think it is worth to using it. It is extreme. I've worked on it, and it is not. It is in YouTube you cannot filter after category or for example here you have under every category corresponding discipline and fine tuning for searching. Anyway, there's at the present there's not much book. It comes after and after. But anyway, in future, when there are many books in YouTube, it's very hard to find something. But here I have done it. I've worked on it and thought. I gave much thoughts how to do it and to manage it the best. Thank you for watching your time. Until next book insight. Bye.